on MySpace and YouTube and grinded as a teen in the hood. I made it, and you mad because you had to get in your ass. You had to suck.
Soulja Boy and Marlon Wayans are beefing. All right, so we're all familiar with Soulja Boy, the rapper that got famous back in, what was it, 2007 for his big song. Man, I'm blanking on the name. The Super Bowl. How'd it go? I don't remember. But yeah, Soulja Boy is beefing with Marlon Wayans, and Marlon is a famous actor. You guys probably know him from the movie White Chicks. He was one of the one of the main characters. He's also behind some of the first scary movies. Yeah, he's a pretty big name. All right, let's see here. Looks like Soulja Boy and Marlon are beefing over. It started with Soulja performing at a Trump performance, and Marlon didn't really like that. So let's go ahead and see the interview where he talks about this.
Yeah, they canceling Snoop, Nelly. What's your take on that with seeing?
I mean, Soulja Boy, he been canceled. He nobody cares Soulja Boy.
All right, for those of you who don't know, like I said, Soulja Boy performed at a Trump. I believe it was Trump's crypto ball. If you guys remember, we covered Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross performing for Trump too, and like this lady just said, they were getting canceled over it. I feel like I didn't really see, even though I reported Snoop and Rick Ross. I didn't report Soulja Boy. I feel like Soulja Boy, I don't know, he's not as relevant as he used to be. Don't hate me, Soulja Boy. I'm just stating facts. You're not as relevant as you used to be. So like, I didn't even realize you were performing. But after, you can see like the tweet on the screen. It says Soulja Boy tweeted after this interview, Marlon Wayans, you a B word, and you not funny. Shut up, N word. Keep selling your soul and sucking the blank. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Boy, better go to get that check. Yeah, I don't think he had a hit since. Woo!
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
He don't care. You know, I
Yeah.
think, and to be honest with you, I don't know if they knew it was underwritten Trump event. That's what I'm gonna say. I've done things, and I've done things for Bitcoin, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't really know about Bitcoin like that, but Bitcoin is a huge platform.
Absolutely.
So I think they thought it was a Bitcoin event, and when they came to, find out it was a ball that was
For him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was too late to pull out. But, that's why you got to check the fine print. You got to know who you're performing from. There was times that other artists, J-Lo and all these people performed some Russian oligarch, and it was on some top.
Okay, I'm gonna say like Marlon is really cutting Soulja Boy some slack here. Like he's basically saying like maybe he didn't know that he was performing for Trump. Like because it was the crypto ball, maybe he just thought it was like a crypto event and he didn't realize it was for Trump. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say that there is no way that this man didn't know he was gonna be performing for the president of the United States. Like there's no way. I'm pretty sure Soulja, Snoop, and Rick Ross were very aware of what the event was. So even though Marlon's trying to give him this out, I'm not gonna give him this out because I don't see a world where Soulja Boy performs at an event celebrating Trump and he doesn't realize that it's for Trump. Like I don't see that world.
Stuff and they're like, oh, let me back. But I know Snoop, and I know Snoop has always been a real one. And I know he's like probably like, yo, 0 Fs. It was a Bitcoin event. Come out, make a statement. I'm not gonna allow for public skewering. We are divided enough.
Facts.
Yes, facts.
We are divided enough, and at some point, we got to get out of our emotions and out of our feelings, and we got to get into unity. That is the only thing that's going to get us past or equal to where things are going.
I'm gonna agree with Marlon here. Like I really don't like the political discourse. I don't like the fact that like politics have just divided the country. Like it's to the point where like if like people will cut you out of their lives depending on who you voted for. Like, we're at that point. Like, people are cutting out family members depending on who they voted for. And I think, me personally, family is more important than government. Like, the government's never going to have your back. It doesn't matter who's in the office. The government's not going to have your back, but your family will always have your back. So to me, I will always put family before government.
Sure.
So get rid of all the toxic feelings by each other. Everybody come together.
And with that, I'm saying, like I said, it's just crazy. Like, I see so many people like like literally cutting off their family members just because of who they voted for. It's just ridiculous.
Especially black and brown. And figure out what to do, because doors are closing, but other opportunities are opening up.
All right, so that interview was what started the whole beef. And like I said, Soulja Boy tweeted out that tweet about Marlon Wayans, and then he tweeted this tweet where he's going after. Apparently, Marlon Wayans has a trans child, and Soulja had some words to say about that. Now, I'm not gonna repeat what Soulja said, but you guys can see the screen and read it for yourself. And Marlon Wayans responds to this by saying, if Soulja Boy had a career, he could get canceled for this type of slander. Luckily, he ain't been relevant since 2007. So yeah, and apparently Soulja didn't like this response. So Soulja's gonna go on Instagram Live and just cuss this man out. So let's go ahead and play that.
Supposed to be in this you talking about. I created this reality and now I'm here. Now deal with it. Marlon Wayans, you a now what? And I'll knock your out. What you want to do? You suck. Get in your position. What? I got on MySpace and YouTube and grinded as a teen in the hood. I made it. And you mad because you had to get in your ass. You had to suck. What's going on, Mark?
All right, there's a lot of beeps in that because like I said, this is a family show. One thing I'll say is I'm not exactly sure how old Soulja Boy is, but the man has to be almost 40 years old now, and he still acts and talks like a teenager. Like that clip, if I didn't know any better, I would say that clip was from 2007. Like, that's how Soulja Boy has always like acted on camera, and I think at some point you kind of have to grow up a little bit and mature. Like, I feel like Soulja Boy, like, there's that saying, like, you stay the same age when you become famous. And I feel like Soulja Boy became famous when he was like, how old? Like 15 or 16. And he's just stayed that same age. Just like every few years, I feel like I see the same video from Soulja Boy just cussing out some celebrity. Like, like I forgot who he beefed with a while back, but it was like the same video. So it looks like TMZ catches up with Marlon to ask him what he thinks of Soulja Boy. So let's go ahead and listen to what he has to say.
Marlon, how are you? Marlon, what's going on with you and Soulja Boy?
Who's that?
What up, boy? 20 for each, we can do cash or do you think he should have been as offended by your comments as he was?
You know what it is.
Or Venmo 20
I ain't gonna bother with Soulja Boy.
How
you doing, family? I'm good, man. How you doing? Hey, yes. If you're gonna beef, you have to have a chest. That's first and foremost. You gotta have a chest.
Can't work at a pig
Tattoos I can't see don't scare me. Yo, black ass, stop getting tattoos when you're that black. But no.
You have to get a chest. Yeah, I feel like like I said, Soulja Boy still looks the same too. Like, he still looks like a teenager.
No, I'm good. Me and Soulja Boy cool. He just
no beef with Soulja.
Soulja Boy, get a chest. And you gotta have more than 2 songs to be have a 35-year prolific career. You can't do 2 songs, and I only remember one of them. Watch Me You.
That's the song I was thinking of, Watch Me You. He also had another hit with Sammy. I don't remember the name of the song. I remember the beat. You know who I'm... Search Soulja Boy and Sammy and you'll know what song I'm talking about. But it was a pretty big song.
Beef with me. Get out of here. I'll put you in one of the movies. I need a crackhead for the new Scary. I need a crack and a meth head all mixed together. You're perfect. I need someone that looks like a wet Muppet. That's what I need crack and meth together. I need creth together.
Oh, so this is the origin of creth. Crack and meth. All right, so Marlon Wayans releases like a song, a country song on Twitter, and it's like an AI song, but it's a diss song towards Soulja Boy. So we're about to listen to that song, but like the lyrics mention Creth, so I was wondering what that meant.
I want someone to look like they'll sell your car, rob you, and suck your all at the same time. Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy for Scary Movie 6 is a crackhead.
No, he ain't gonna be in 6. I put him in 13 when the franchise is doing that.
All right.
He can be the lead in
He's like, Soulja Boy won't be in Scary Movie 6. He'll be in 13 when the franchise is dead. Even though, don't take this the wrong way, but I would argue the franchise is already dead. Like, when was the last time a scary movie was popular?
Scary Movie 13.
On the lowest of decline, huh?
When it's all said and done.
All right, so this right here is the song I was talking about. So this is an AI country song that Marlon released on his X account. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Soulja Boy's on Krenak and meth. I can smell it on his breath. Yes, he's on that Creth. It's Krenak and meth. He'll suck on coke just for that rock. He looked like Flavor Flav without the clock. He's the coon that jumped over the moon.
All right, I don't want to get copyrighted, even though I'm pretty sure this AI song isn't copyrighted, but I don't want to get a copyright claim, so that's all we'll play. All right, so that's pretty much where the beef stands right now. It looks like Marlon doesn't really care, and Soulja Boy's on Instagram just about to blow a blood vessel. So let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, YouTube chat is empty, and oh, it looks like we have a Twitcher, somebody on the Twitch chat. It says best viewers on streamboo.com. I don't know what that means. All right, our first Twitcher, and it's a troll. No, not a troll, but like a bot.
Introducing the late night show with your host Cuddy Bino. Live streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Search Cuddy Bino for more information.